Shabbat shalom, Rasta here. Pray the mighty Yah. Quick question: will the Most High pick out the ones who worship and fear Him only? The third, someone else told me differently. Ain't no number. It's a remnant. He ain't gonna pick out no number. That's the numbers for Yahweh to know. You know, he don't want you to number him. Censors. They'll call censors. No numbering the children of Israel. Only the Most High gonna do that. You will get in trouble for numbering. You can't say no 1/3, 2/3, or none of that. He say a remnant. All he specifies a remnant. Yeah. You don't put no number on the Almighty chosen people. Yeah. That's for him to know. Yeah. That's right. A remnant, not 1/3. There you go. Yeah. You told him right. Shabbat shalom, Tonio. Shabbat shalom, Jew. Glad he paid the mighty Yah, sister. Okay.
Yahweh words unto Yah, and I don't shout. Be established, be established. Yahweh words unto Yah, and I don't shout. Be established, be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for there is nothing too hard. Sarah laughed in her heart. Yah gave her a child in her old age. Yah did the part. The Red Sea, Moses did many signs with a rod. David sheared the sheep. Yahweh anointed him, caused him to be king. It reigned 40 days and 40 nights. Hashawan, 60,000 and two put 10,000 to flight. Who made the great lights? Sun for day, moon for night. Flooded the whole earth. Chose the fewest of people, made them populate the whole earth. Remember what in her old age, Yah did the part. The Red Sea, Moses did many signs with a rod. David sheared the sheep. Yahweh anointed him, caused him to be king. It reigned 40 days and 40 nights. Hashawan, 60,000 and two put 10,000 to flight. Who made the great lights? Sun for day, moon for night. Flooded the whole earth. Chose the fewest of people, made them populate the whole earth. Remember what he did unto Dathan and Abraham, sons of Eliab, son of Reuben. How the earth opened her mouth in, swallowed them up in the households and the tents and all of their substance. The Mount Sinai smoked, just like the food furnace, like the Hebrew boys walk through. Moshe is a baby tall to made water come out the flint of a rock. Yeah, he did. Nothing is too hard for God. Only if you commit thy words unto Yah, and I don't shout. Be established, be established. Commit thy words unto Yah, and I don't shout. Be established, be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. Who would have thought he would make red rain from heaven day? Amen. For 40 years delivered us from all our fears. Samson slew 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass. Samson slew a young lion with his own bare hands. Yahweh gave the power to the feet, go low down, dirty, uncircumcised Philistines. Speaking of those Philistines, there was a giant named Goliath. David kept the man with his trust in Yahweh, who was the highest of the high, stretched out the sky, who made the sea and I gave us lights for days, seasons, years, also for signs. Passed over all houses, would take us out of this bondage. His word will not come back, boy, but it will accomplish. Remember what he did to who? Yosef. Remember what he did to who? Miriam. by the way, when he turned it right, he was leprous. As no, nothing is too hard for y'all. If you know, I heard some to y'all, and I don't shout. Be established, be established. I heard some to y'all, and I don't shout. Be established, be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for y'all. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for y'all. There is nothing too hard. Trust in the way, in the good, so shall thou dwell. In the legendary, God's all there's a light, not self, also, and Yahweh. Yahweh, the midnight way unto Yahweh. Yahweh, Yahweh, trust us away, and we shall bring it to pass. Trust us away, and we shall bring it to pass. Trust us away, and we shall bring it to pass. And we shall bring it to pass. We shall. The midnight words unto Yah, and I thought shall be established. Be established. Midnight words unto Yah, and I thought shall be established. Be established. Too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for y'all. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for y'all. There is nothing too hard.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic, I'm going to show y'all beyond the shadow of a doubt that Yahweh chose me and some of y'all and none of them. You're going to find out who them is. Them is the people like Christians, Muslims, and atheists, and people, worldly people. The Most High didn't choose them, you know. And I'm going to show you what the book said about that, you know. And I want to ask a question before I get started. Who is the first son from their mother and father? We have any people on here that's from the first son? Is the first son from their mother and father that you came out the womb first? From your father and mother. I'm just curious to know how many is the first seed of their mother and father. Before I get started. We ain't got one person on here from their mother and father that was born first. Okay, do y'all know anybody? All right, then. With that being said, I'm going to go and get started then. Turn your scripture to Isaiah. Let me see. Isaiah 55. Yeah, not the women. It's got to be men only, not the women. You know, I'm not saying that the women are chosen, but the Most High deal with the man first. They have to be a man child. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's go to Isaiah 55. Everybody go to Isaiah 55, and I'm going to start at the 8th verse.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 8.
No, 55. I said Isaiah 55, chapter 55.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Hold it right there. The Almighty Yahweh said, my thoughts ain't like man thoughts. He don't think like us.
Neither are your ways my ways,
Our ways ain't nothing like Yahweh ways. We don't think, and we don't. His ways ain't our ways.
saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth,
Just like the heavens is higher than the earth,
so are my ways higher than your ways,
Yahweh said his ways is higher than our ways, which he right.
and my thoughts than your thoughts.
Okay, and Yahweh thoughts is our thoughts. So when Yahweh tell us to do something, be obedient, he mean that. He say what he mean and he mean what he say. When somebody try to debate you about the word or argue with you about the word or have their own opinion about the word or telling you what Paul said, Peter said, or somebody else said out of another book, then you Yahweh's enemy. Because Yahweh word is gonna stand forever. Let me see. Before I get started, I just want to get some stuff clarified right quick. Let's see. Go to Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40 and start at the 8th verse.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 8. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth.
The Almighty said the grass withers, it's going to die, and the flower going to die. It withers means it's going to die.
But the word of our Elohim shall stand forever.
But Yahweh's word going to stand forever. Don't care what nobody else say. Yahweh's word going to stand forever. So that's the only person that we supposed to be listening to and obeying and paying attention to. Everybody else's word ain't worth two dead flies. If it ain't Yahweh's word, it's vain. It's vanity. Only his word should stand forever. Now, let me go and get started. Let's go to the book of Numbers. Okay. Well, just hold all your comments and questions till I get through teaching, bro. Let me read this right quick. The ransom of the bounty, we had no idea that we were fugitives. Because they looked down. Okay. All right, but let me get through teaching this, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But let's go to Numbers 16. Numbers chapter 16. Let's see what I want. 16. Okay, started number 16 and 1.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 1. Now Korah, the son of Ishar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly,
250 princes,
famous in the congregation,
rich and famous,
men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
They gathered themselves, just like today, they gathered themselves against Moses, against Aaron. They gathered themselves against me.
And said unto them, ye take too much upon you.
Hold it. The people right now today talking about, I take too much on myself. I'm think I'm all that. I don't think I'm nothing. I can't help because the Almighty Yahweh picked me, hand picked me. And I'm going to show y'all that he picked me. Now keep reading.
Seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and Yahweh is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of Yahweh. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face. And he spake unto Korah and to all his company, saying, even tomorrow Yahweh will show who are his. And
see, the Almighty gonna show you one day that I belong to him and that some of y'all do. Like Moses telling the people, he said, I'm gonna show you that the Most High with me and not you.
And who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him whom he have chosen will he come. Even him whom he have chosen will he cause to come near unto him.
You don't come near to him.
This do take you censers, Korah, and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before Yahweh tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom Yahweh do choose,
The man that Yahweh do choose, because Almighty hand pick his people, he choose certain ones now.
he shall be holy.
And that man that he choose gonna be holy.
Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi.
Now the Reubenites getting mad at the Levites talking about you take yourself up. But see, when you teach this book, people gonna get mad and jealous of you and say you think you know everything, think you smarter than me. Who told you that you was a teacher or this, that, and other? They're gonna criticize you and reject you when the only thing you doing is coming in humbleness and peace and showing them what the book say. That's all I do is show you what thus said Yahweh say. I didn't write it. It was here before me. These ain't my words. I'm quoting. I'm quoting what the Most High said. So don't get mad at me for me bringing it out and telling the truth. But if you ain't really getting mad at me, you getting mad at the Most High, because that's who you really hate. You just hate me for speaking the truth, telling the word. You hate the Almighty and me. Now keep reading. Watch this.
And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the Elohim of Israel have separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to himself to do the service of the tabernacle of Yahweh, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. And he have brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee.
Okay, in other words, yeah, I wanted that 7th verse. Read that 7 again.
And put fire therein, and put incense in them before Yahweh tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom Yahweh do choose,
and the man who Yahweh do choose,
he shall be holy.
That's right.
Ye take too much upon you.
Okay, that's all I want. Let's go to 17. 17 and 1. Numbers.
Numbers chapter 17, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and take every one of them a rod according to the house of their fathers.
Take a rod. Here it is right here. Take a rod. Read.
Of all their princes, according to the house of their fathers, 12 rods. Write thou every man's name upon his rod.
Write down every man's name upon his rod.
And thou shalt write Aaron's name upon the rod of Levi. For one rod shall be for the head of the house of their fathers. And thou shalt lay them up in the tabernacle of the congregation before the testimony, where I will meet with you.
Yahweh said, well, I will meet with you.
And it shall come to pass that the man's rod, whom I shall choose, shall blossom.
Yahweh said, whom I should choose. My Almighty do the choosing, not us. Yahweh choose. Read.
And I will make to cease from me the murmurings of the children of Israel, whereby they murmur against you.
Okay, the Almighty do the choosing. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Remember that Almighty Yahweh do all the choosing. Not me, not you, and not nobody else. Yahweh do the choosing. Okay, 17. Deuteronomy 17. Okay, 17 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt anywise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy Elohim shall choose.
Yahweh should choose. Remember the word choose. Yahweh should choose.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
He gonna choose one from among the brethren, from the Hebrews.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
That's right. So the Almighty doing the choosing. Let's go to 1 Samuel. Okay, 26. Started at 26 verse.
What chapter?
1 Samuel, the second. 1 Samuel, chapter 2. Yeah, chapter 2, verse 26.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 26. And the child Samuel grew on and was in favor both with Yahweh and also with men. And there came a man of Elohim unto Eli and said unto him, Thus saith Yahweh, did I plainly appear unto the house of thy father when they were in Egypt in Pharaoh's house? And did I choose him out of all the tribes of Israel to be my priest, to offer upon my altar,
I chose him to be my priest.
to burn incense, to wear an ephod before me? And did I give unto the house of thy father all the offerings made by fire of the children of Israel?
Okay, that's all I needed. Okay, let's go to 1 Samuel 16. 1 Samuel 16. Start at the first verse.
1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 1.
Pay attention to this, y'all.
And Yahweh said unto Samuel,
Yahweh talking to Samuel.
How long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel?
I ain't studied Saul no more.
Fill thine horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite.
Yahweh said, I'm going to send you to Jesse the Bethlehemite. Yahweh doing all the sending and talking and choosing.
For I have provided me a king among his sons.
And when you get there, I already got a king waiting on you.
And Samuel said, How can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me. And Yahweh said, Take an heifer with thee, and say, I am come to sacrifice to Yahweh. And call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show thee what thou shalt do. And thou shalt anoint unto me him whom I name unto thee.
Yahweh, anoint the one I want, not baptized, but anoint.
And Samuel did that which Yahweh spake.
He wasn't hard-headed. He didn't question. He didn't debate with y'all. He did with everything he said do.
And came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, Comest thou peaceably? And he said, Peaceably. I am come to sacrifice unto Yahweh. Sanctify yourselves, and come with me to the sacrifice. And he sanctified Jesse and his sons, and called them to the sacrifice.
Called everybody to the sacrifice. Let's see what's going to happen at this sacrifice.
And it came to pass, when they were come,
Everybody came,
that he looked on Eliab, and said, Surely Yahweh's anointed is before him. But Yahweh said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature.
Don't look at the outside of him.
Because I have refused him.
Because I refuse people. I don't pick everybody. I don't love everybody. I choose who I want. The Almighty don't love everybody. He don't pick everybody. He got certain people that he love more than others, and you're going to find out.
For Yahweh seeth not as man seeth.
The Almighty don't think like us. His ways is not our ways.
For a man looketh on the outward appearance.
We look on the outward appearance, see how strong he is, how pretty she is, all that.
But Yahweh looketh on the heart.
Yahweh know what that heart is about. See, Yahweh judge that heart. He going on that heart. See, don't nobody in the world know your heart but Yahweh. Your mama and your daddy don't even know your heart. But the Most High know your heart. Why? Because he the one made your heart. He's supposed to know your heart. He made it. Everything that he made, he know about it.
Then Jesse called Abinadab and made him pass before Samuel. And he said, Neither have Yahweh chosen this.
He went and got Benadad and see if he was the chosen one.
Then Jesse made Shammah to pass by.
Then Shammah, the other son.
And he said, Neither have Yahweh chosen this.
Yahweh ain't chose Benadad. He ain't chose Shammah. Keep reading.
Again, Jesse made 7 of his sons to pass before Samuel.
Jesse had 7 sons. Well, he had 8, but 7 of them passed by Samuel. Watch this.
And Samuel said unto Jesse.
And Samuel said to Jesse,
Yahweh have not chosen these.
Yahweh ain't studied none of them. He ain't studied nobody. He's still the same day. Yahweh is still choosing his men. You know, I want these people to understand that Almighty make a difference between people. Now read this again.
Again, Jesse made 7 of his sons to pass before Samuel. And Samuel said unto Jesse, Yahweh have now chosen these.
Yahweh ain't studying none of them.
And Samuel said unto Jesse, Are here all thy children?
Is this all the sons and children you got, man?
And he said, There remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep.
No, I got one more son. He the youngest, and he keeping the sheep over there.
And Samuel said unto Jesse, Send and fetch him.
Go get him. That's the one I want. Go get him.
For we will not sit down till he come hither. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy.
He was ruddy. He was red. The young boy was red.
And withal of a beautiful countenance and goodly to look to.
He was handsome. Handsome and good looking.
And Yahweh said, Arise, anoint him.
Now Yahweh said this. Yahweh said, arise and anoint him, because this is the one I want. I didn't want the other 7. I want this one right here.
For this is he.
This is him. This the one. And I'm going to show you that I'm the one in a few minutes. Keep reading.
Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren. And the Spirit of Yahweh came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah.
Okay, let's go to Samuel, 1 Samuel 10. Let's see. Uh, 10 and 24. 1 Samuel chapter 10, verse 24.
1 Samuel chapter 10, verse 24. And Samuel said to all the people, See ye him whom Yahweh have chosen.
Who Yahweh have chosen. I didn't choose him. Yahweh chose him.
That there is none like him among all the people.
Ain't none like him. This is Saul.
And all the people shouted and said, Elohim save the king.
Okay, all right. That's I just wanted to let you know the Almighty choose people. Okay, let's go to Kings. Kings. First Kings. Okay, First King, chapter 8, verse 16.
1 Kings chapter 8, verse 16. Since the day that I brought forth my people Israel out of Egypt,
Yahweh talking.
I chose no city out of all the tribes of Israel to build a house that my name might be therein, but I chose David to be over my people Israel.
But I chose King David to build my people. I didn't choose Paul, Peter, Luke, John, JC. I chose David to build my people. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you. Let's go 1 Kings 11. Okay, 11 and start at 31. 1 Kings 11. 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 31.
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 31. And he said to Jeroboam, Take thee 10 pieces, for thus saith Yahweh, the Elohim of Israel, Behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee. But he shall have 1 tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel, because that they have forsaken me and have worshipped false deity, the deity of the Zidonians.
See, the people that serve somebody else and worship somebody else, they can't be chosen, because the Almighty gonna get mad at you and knock your head off. So the people that serve other gods and other deities, read.
False deity, the deity of the Moabites, and false deity, the deity of the Ammonite.
Read.
Of the children of Ammon, and have not walked in my ways.
And not have walked in, because when you walk in Yahweh ways, you ain't gonna go to church and do what everybody else do.
To do that which is right in my eyes.
See, we have to do what's right in Yahweh's eyes, not my mama and my daddy and my grandparents and everybody else. We got to do what's right in Yahweh's eyes.
and to keep my statutes and my judgments,
and to keep Yahweh's statutes and judgments,
as did David his father.
just like David did. Do like David did. The one, yeah, right. Read.
Howbeit I will not take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all the days of his life for David my servant's sake.
Let's see why he gonna make him prince all the days of his life.
Whom I chose.
Who Yahweh chose David.
Because he kept my commandments and my statutes.
And the reason why he chose him, because he kept my commandments and statutes. You cannot be the chosen one unless you keep Yahweh's statutes and commandments. If you don't keep them, you ain't never chosen. Okay, let's go to First Corinthians. No, First Chronicles, I mean. Yeah, Chronicles. Let's see. Let me see. Go to 28. First Chronicles 28. And start at the 3rd verse.
First Chronicles chapter 28, verse 3. But Elohim said unto me, Thou shalt not build a house for my name.
He told King David, don't build no house for my name.
Because thou hast been a man of war.
Because you have been a man of war.
And hast shed blood.
That's the reason why you can't build Yahweh a house.
Howbeit Yahweh Elohim of Israel chose me before all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever.
See, everybody handpicked for a certain job, for a certain purpose. I chose King David to be a warrior and a killer, not to build me no house. I chose King Solomon to build me a house. I chose Yahudah to pop corn, tell the people what thus said Yah did. I told Moses what to do. Everything that the Almighty handpicked his people for certain jobs and certain reasons. Everybody ain't got the same job. Now read that 4 again.
Howbeit Yahweh Elohim of Israel chose me before all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever. For he have chosen Judah to be the ruler.
He chose Judah to be the ruler.
And the house of Judah, the house of my father, and among the sons of my father, he liked me to make me king over all Israel.
See, the Almighty choose people for certain jobs and different reasons. Okay, let's go to what was that, 28? Okay. Let's see. 2nd Chronicles. Let's start at this 2nd Chronicles 6 and 1.
Second Chronicles chapter 6, verse 1. Then said Solomon, Yahweh have said that he would dwell in the thick darkness, but I have built a house of habitation for thee, and a place for thy dwelling forever. And the king turned his face and blessed the whole congregation of Israel. And all the congregation of Israel stood. And he said, Blessed be Yahweh Elohim of Israel, who have with his hands fulfilled that which he spake with his mouth to my father David, saying, Since the day that I brought forth my people out of the land of Egypt, I chose no city among all the tribes of Israel to build a house in.
I chose no city.
That my name might be there. Neither chose I any man to be a ruler over my people Israel.
I didn't choose no man or no city.
But I have chosen Jerusalem.
Yahweh said, but I chose Jerusalem. I didn't choose New York, Canada, Mexico, Germany, France, United States, or Russia. I chose Jerusalem. Read that again.
But I have chosen Jerusalem.
Yahweh said, I chose Jerusalem to put my name there.
That my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
And I chose King David to be over my people. I didn't choose JC, Muhammad, Haile Selassie, or anybody else. I didn't choose them. Read that verse again. I want this to sink in their head because the Almighty doing all the choosing. It's popping corn. Keep reading. Read that again.
But I have chosen Jerusalem.
I didn't choose Chicago or United States or Canada or Mexico.
That my name might be there.
That my name might be there in Jerusalem.
And I have chosen David to be over my people Israel.
And I chose King David to be over my people. I didn't put nobody else over. I didn't put nobody in the New Testament over my people. Okay, let's go to what was that? For 2nd Chronicles?
Yeah.
Let's go to 2nd. Let me see. Okay, 2nd Chronicles 29. 29 and 11.
Second Chronicles chapter 29, verse 11. My sons, be not now negligent,
Yeah, negligent.
negligent, for Yahweh have chosen you to stand before him,
Yahweh chosen you
to serve him,
to serve him.
and that ye should minister unto him and burn incense.
That's right. Read it again. The Almighty chose you.
My sons, be not now negligent, for Yahweh have chosen you to stand
You.
before him.
That's when I say Yahweh chose me, you, and not them. Read it again.
My sons, be not now negligent, for Yahweh have chosen you to stand before him,
To stand before him.
to serve him, and that ye should minister unto him and burn incense.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Let's go to Psalm 78. Psalm 78. And let's see. Okay, 68. Started 68 verse.
Psalms chapter 78, verse 68. But chose the tribe of Judah, the Mount Zion which he loved,
He chose the tribe of Judah, which Yahweh loved.
and he built his sanctuary like high palaces, like the earth which he have established forever. He chose David also his servant.
He chose David his servant. All through this book, he chose David.
And took him from the sheepfold.
And took him from following the sheep. That's right. The Most High chose him. Let's go to 65 and 4. Watch this corn here.
Psalm chapter 65, verse 4. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest.
Blessed is the man Yahweh chooses.
And causes to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts.
That he may dwell in the court. The one Yahweh choose.
We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple.
Okay, now Peach, let's see what that word means. Approach, I mean. Approach, only blue.
Approach, to come closer or draw nearer.
To get close to or come near to.
A coming closer or drawing nearer.
That's right. So the Almighty gonna get close to him. Read it again.
Blessed is the man whom thou choosest.
Blessed is the man Yahweh chooses.
And causes to approach unto thee.
And he get close to thee. He gonna get close to him.
That he may dwell in thy courts.
That he may dwell in Yahweh courts.
We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple.
That's right. That's all I need. Let me see. Go to Psalms. Psalm 106. Let's see. And 23.
Psalms chapter 106, verse 23. Therefore he said that he would destroy them, had not Moses his chosen stood before him in the breach.
And anywhere, the Almighty said, I would have been destroyed the Israelites if it weren't for Moses. That's the only reason why I didn't kill him, because of Moses, my servant. I chose the one I chose. Yahweh chose Moses. Read that again.
Therefore he said that he would not. Therefore he said that he would destroy them.
Yahweh said he would have destroyed them.
Had not Moses' children stood before him in the breach
If it weren't for Moses standing in the breach, the one Yahweh chose,
to turn away his wrath,
and he turned his wrath away because Yahweh prayed,
lest he should destroy them.
and that's the only reason why, because the Almighty Yahweh chose Moses. Who chose Paul? Who chose Peter? Who chose James? Who chose JC? Y'all got to show me what Yahweh chose them. So if they ain't chosen, what you listening to them for? Okay, that's all I needed right there. Let's go to and don't let me forget to go to the New Testament and show them something. Okay? Don't let me forget to go to the New Testament. Psalm 135. Let's start the first verse.
Psalm chapter 135, verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh. Praise ye the name of Yahweh. Praise him, O ye servants of Yahweh.
All the servants of Yahweh gonna praise Yah.
Ye that stand in the house of Yahweh,
Everybody that stand in the house of Yahweh,
in the courts of the house of our Elohim, praise Yahweh.
we praise Yahweh, not nobody else.
For Yahweh is good.
He is good. He woke you up this morning.
Sing praise unto his name.
Supposed to be singing praise to his name, not nobody else.
For it is pleasant.
That's pleasant.
For Yahweh hath chosen Jacob unto himself.
He chose Jacob to himself, but he got certain people out of Jacob that he specialized in.
And Israel for his peculiar treasure.
That's right. He chose him.
For I know that Yahweh is great.
I know Yahweh is great. He created the heaven and the earth.
And that our Yahweh is above all deities.
And we know that Yahweh is above all the gods on the face of this earth. We know this. We don't think. We don't think. We know. Okay, that's all I needed with that. That was 135.
Yeah.
Okay. Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah right quick. Isaiah. Isaiah 41 and 8.
Isaiah chapter 41, verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen.
Yahweh, so whom I chosen.
The seed of Abraham, my friend.
And say Abraham was his friend. Okay, let's go to 44 and 1. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Yahweh said, I have chosen. That's right. So let's see. That was, let's go to Jeremiah. We'll go to Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah 33 and 24.
Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 24. Considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, the two families which Yahweh have chosen, he hath even cast them off. Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them.
I'm just letting you know that Yahweh handpick his people and choose them. Okay, let's go to Haggai. Let's see, Haggai. Haggai. Right after Zephaniah. Chapter 2. Oh yeah, chapter 2, verse 23.
Haggai chapter 2, verse 23. In that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, will I take thee, O Zerubbabel, my servant.
Zerubbabel, my servant. Watch this.
The son of Shealtiel, saith Yahweh, and will make thee as a signet.
I'm gonna make you a signet. That's a sign.
For I have chosen thee,
For I have chosen thee. Yahweh said, for I have chosen thee.
saith Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. I have chosen thee. Okay, now let me prove to y'all that I was chosen from the Most High Yah. Go to the book of Numbers. Almighty handpick his people. Numbers 3. First of all, I'm gonna show them what all the firstborn of the Levites is chosen. Let me go there. Numbers chapter 3. Let me see what I want. 3. Okay, start at the 11th verse.
Numbers chapter 3, verse 11. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying,
Now this Yahweh talking to Moses.
And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel.
Now the matrix is the womb. So the matrix means womb.
Therefore the Levites shall be mine,
The Levites should be mine. Watch this.
because all the firstborn are mine.
All the firstborn belong to Yahweh of the Levites. All the firstborn, whoever was born first.
For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallow unto me all the firstborn in Israel.
That's right. All the firstborn in Israel,
Both man and beast.
both man and beast. If you got a dog or a cat and they give birth to them puppies and them kids, the firstborn that come out belong to Yah.
Mine shall they be.
Now should that be, Yahweh say.
I am Yahweh.
I am Yahweh. Now I want them to read that again. Start at the 11th verse.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine.
The Levites should be mine, the firstborn.
Because all the firstborn are mine.
Because all the firstborn are mine. Not some of them, not most of them, not part of them, but all the firstborn.
For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallow unto me all the firstborn in Israel.
Remember when the Most High Yahweh killed all the firstborn in Egypt? He killed all the firstborn in Egypt.
Both man and beast.
And he killed both man and beast.
Mine shall they be. I am Yahweh.
I am Yahweh. Now let's go to, this is me right here. Let's go to 8. Numbers 8. This is me and y'all, the one that was born first. Okay, Numbers chapter 8. Let's see. Start at the 16th verse.
Numbers chapter 8, verse 16. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel.
No, hold on. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 8 to 16.
For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel.
Are given to me.
Instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me.
Yahweh said, I take all the children of the firstborn into me.
For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine.
Yahweh say, for all the firstborn of the children of Israel is mine. All of them.
Both man and beast.
Both man and beast. I'm a man, and if I had a dog and they had puppies, the first one come out, the first male come out, gonna belong to Yah.
On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken.
That's right. Now read that again. That's 16. I want them to know that if you was the firstborn and you're a man child, you belong to Yah. Read it again.
For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel, instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine.
Yahweh said, for all the firstborn of the children of Israel is mine. So I belong to Yah. That's mean y'all say Yahweh chose me, because I'm the firstborn.
Both man and beast.
And I'm a man.
On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself.
Okay. And this is another reason I'm finna show y'all why the Most High chose me. Let's go to Genesis 26. Well, I'm gonna show you some of the people that the reason why he chose them. This is the reason why. Genesis Genesis 26. Genesis 26 and 1.
Genesis chapter 26, verse 1. And there was a famine in the land besides the first famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went unto Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar. And Yahweh appeared unto him and said, Go not down into Egypt, dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of.
Do what Yahweh say do.
Sojourn in this land,
Stay in this land.
and I will be with thee,
And Yahweh said, I'm going to be with you, Abraham.
and will bless thee.
And I'm going to bless thee, Abraham. But watch why Yahweh going to be with him and bless him, though. This is what I'm talking about.
For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swore unto Abraham thy father, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed.
And let's see the reason why because the Most High favored Abraham. Let's see why. Read.
Because that Abraham obeyed my voice.
Because Abraham obeyed his voice. All you have to do and me do and y'all do is obey Yahweh's voice. Everybody got a problem with that. That's what they don't want to do. Obey his voice. Read.
And kept my charge.
And they don't want to keep Yahweh charge. If you obey Yahweh's voice and keep his charge, and what else?
My commandments.
And keep his commandments.
My statutes.
And his statutes.
And my laws.
That's what make you chosen. Right there. When you do that, that's when you ain't going to be monkey seeing and monkey doing what the world do. Everything that the world do, you do the opposite. Because 9 times out of 10, if they doing it, it's wrong in the eyes of Yah. Now let's see the reason why the Almighty chose Abraham. Read that 5th verse again.
Because that Abraham obeyed my voice.
And that's what y'all got a problem with. Y'all don't want to obey Yahweh's voice. Abraham didn't have no problem with it. Noah didn't have no problem with it. Solomon didn't have no problem with it. None of the prophets, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, they didn't have no problem with obeying Yahweh's voice, but y'all got a problem with it.
And kept my charge.
They didn't have a problem with keeping Yahweh's charge.
My commandments.
They didn't have a problem with keeping Yahweh's commandments.
My statutes.
They didn't have a problem with keeping Yahweh's statutes, but y'all got a problem with it.
And my laws.
And my law. That's when you can never be chosen. Almighty ain't thinking about you. You ain't thinking about him. Why should he be thinking about you? Almighty, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You do for me, I do for you. Almighty ain't thinking about y'all when y'all don't do right. Okay, go to Deuteronomy 30. That's how you know you ain't chosen, because you ain't keeping the laws, the commandments, the statutes, none of that. So don't never say you the chosen one, because you just told a damn lie. You can't be the chosen one. You wasn't first out the womb. You don't keep no laws and statutes. You're a lie. You just talking loud and ain't saying nothing. Okay, go to Deuteronomy 30. Let me get this other book. These are the people that's chosen. I'm showing you who they is. Abraham, because he obeyed my voice. Not because he went to church and got baptized and give a 10% of his money and pay and believe in Christianity. He wasn't perfect for that. What I say? Deuteronomy what? 30? Let's see. Okay, Deuteronomy 30 started the 2nd verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 2. And thou shalt return unto Yahweh the Elohim, and shall obey his voice.
Obey his voice. That's all he wants. Yahweh said obey his voice. Why y'all don't want to obey his voice? That's when you ain't chosen. You got to obey his voice to be chosen. Read.
To all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
And when you obey his voice, you got to do it with all your heart and your soul.
That then Yahweh the Elohim will turn thy captivity.
Even while you in captivity, prison, and bondage, he'll do it while you in jail.
And have compassion upon thee.
And Yahweh going to have compassion upon you when you change from Christianity and go to the real deal.
And will return and gather thee from all the nations, whether Yahweh the Elohim have scattered thee.
Yahweh the one put us here.
If any of thine be driven out unto the outmost parts of the of heaven. From thence will Yahweh the Elohim gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee.
That's if you obey his voice, though. You got something to do. You got something to put some work to put in. Obey his voice, then all this will happen.
And Yahweh the Elohim will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it.
That's after you obeyed his voice, though. This ain't gonna happen unless you obey Yahweh's voice.
And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers.
He gonna do you good if you obey his voice.
And Yahweh the Elohim will circumcise thy heart
if you obey his voice,
and the heart of thy seed,
if they obey his voice,
to love Yahweh the Elohim with all thy heart.
If you obey his voice, he gonna do all these good things to you.
And with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. And Yahweh thy Elohim will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee.
Everybody that hates you, I'm gonna punish them if you obey his voice.
Which persecuted thee.
Everybody that persecuted you.
And thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahweh.
Obey the voice of Yahweh, not the New Testament, Quran, or another book. Obey the voice of Yahweh.
And do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
And do all his commandments, what he telling us to do right now today. But you got to obey his voice. Okay, go to Joshua 22. That's what the people don't want to do. They want to debate and argue and get mad and bicker with you. But I'm going to show y'all something today. When somebody show you something in the New Testament and the Old Testament say the one thing, then that's a damn fool. He can't never be chosen to believe in some letters over some scriptures. Joshua, I say 22. Let's see, Joshua 22. Start at the first verse.
Joshua chapter 22, verse 1. Then Joshua called the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh and said unto them, Ye have kept all that Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded you.
They kept, listen to Moses.
And have obeyed my voice in all that I commanded you. Ye have not left your brethren these many days unto this day, but have kept the charge of the commandment of Yahweh your Elohim. And now Yahweh your Elohim have given you rest unto your brethren.
That's right. He gonna give you rest.
As he promised them.
If you do for Yahweh, he gonna do for you. You obey Yahweh's voice, you're gonna be protected and everything else.
Therefore now return ye and get you unto your tents and to the land of your possession, which Moses the servant of Yahweh gave you on the other side Jordan. But take diligent heed to do the commandment and the law, which Moses the servant of Yahweh charged you, to love Yahweh your Elohim.
And that's the only way that you can love Yahweh, if you do this.
And to walk in all his ways.
To walk in all Yahweh's ways.
And to keep his commandments, and to cleave unto him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul.
That's right. That's the only way you're going to be right. Okay, let's go to the... Let's see. Okay, Judges 2. Let's see. Yeah, Judges 2 and start the 11th verse. Yeah, 11th verse.
Judges chapter 2, verse 11. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of Yahweh.
And our people did evil in the sight of Yahweh.
And served false deities.
And served JC.
And they forsook Yahweh Elohim of their fathers.
And they forgot all about what Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob say do, and forgot about our forefather Moses and everybody else. They listen to Paul and John, Peter now.
Which brought them out of the land of Egypt.
And Yahweh was the one brought us out of the land of Egypt.
And followed other deities.
And they followed other gods.
of the deities of the people that were round about them,
And when you got to the United States, you got to worshiping a God, JC,
and bowed themselves unto them,
and bow to JC,
and provoked Yahweh to anger.
and made Yahweh mad and angry because our forefathers didn't know nothing about no New Testament. They didn't know nothing about Paul and John. If they did, show it to me and get paid.
And they forsook Yahweh,
And they forgot all about Yahweh. It's talking about what JC said, what John said, what Peter and Paul said.
and served false deity and
And
false deity.
served the New Testament God, JC.
And the anger of Yahweh was hot against Israel.
And the Almighty gonna knock your head off. He gonna get mad at you now.
And he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them.
And that's the reason why we're in the United States, because we always listen to other people. We want to monkey see, monkey do.
And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about.
That's right.
So that they could not any longer stand before their enemies.
And right now today, you ain't got no power before your enemies.
Whatsoever they went out, the hand of Yahweh was against them for evil.
Wherever you went, Yahweh was against you, knocking your head off. That's right.
As Yahweh has said, and as Yahweh has sworn to them. And they were greatly distressed.
Greatly distressed, because Yahweh ain't with you. When you serving somebody else, he ain't with you.
Nevertheless, Yahweh raised up judges.
He raised up judges. And watch this.
Which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them.
And he made sure the judges delivered us out of slavery and captivity.
And yet they would not hearken unto their judges.
And they still wouldn't listen to the judge. They still wouldn't listen to our people. Was hard here, but they gonna listen to what Paul and John said, though.
But they went whoring after other deities.
They went to the New Testament. That's what they doing right now today.
And bowed themselves unto them.
And they bow down to JC. Talking about he God's son. He the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. You got to go through him to get to God. He this, he that, and this, and praising him. And the man ain't did nothing.
They turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in.
They turned quickly out of the way. Soon they got over here. They got caught on to Christianity. They've been Christianity crazy.
Obeying the commandments of Yahweh.
But they don't want to do that. They ain't going to obey no commandments of Yahweh.
But they did not so.
But they did not so. That's right. Today they did not so. They still doing that right now today. Okay, let's go to 1 Samuel. Still today. Okay, yeah, 1 Samuel 15 and 22.
1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22.
Pay attention to this, y'all.
And Samuel said, have Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices?
Let's see which one Yahweh want. He want sacrifices and all this other stuff. Let's see, read that again. And Samuel said,
have Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of Yahweh?
Now let's see which one Yahweh wants you to do. Let's find out what Yahweh wants us to do.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
To obey. To obey what Yahweh. When Yahweh say obey, that means do it. With no question. You ain't supposed to question the Most High Yah. You ain't supposed to question this Old Testament. If he say do it, do it. Obey. Read that again.
And Samuel said, have Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of Yahweh?
Now he's saying which one the Most High wants us to do. A sacrifice or obey his word.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
To obey is better than sacrifice.
And to hearken than the fat of rams.
And no man ain't studying no fat of rams.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
So when you don't obey the Yahweh, you is rebellious as sin. It's witchcraft. You just like a witch. You witchcraft and you rebellion. When you don't obey the Most High, read.
And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
And stubbornness means you ain't obeying. You just like iniquity and idolatry.
Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, he hath also rejected thee from being king.
And when you reject the word of Yahweh, he going to reject your head. He going to knock your head off. That's the reason why he took the kingdom from Saul, because Saul rejected this. He told Saul to go do something, and Saul didn't do it the way he wanted him to. He did it his own way. You can't do it your way. You got to do it the way Yahweh say do. Keep reading.
And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned.
Then you acknowledge you have sinned. How do you sin? When you don't obey Yahweh's voice, you sinning.
For I have transgressed the commandment of Yahweh.
I have transgressed the commandment of Yahweh. You sinning.
And thy words.
And Yahweh's words, when you don't do his word, you sinning.
Because I feared the people.
Because most people fear the people. I fear the New Testament and Paul and John.
And obey their voice.
And I obey somebody else's voice. I don't obey Yahweh's voice. I listen to somebody else. That's what make you a damn fool, when you listen to somebody else.
Now therefore, I pray thee, pardon my sin, and turn again with me.
That's all I needed. These people nowadays, they'd rather listen to everybody but Yah. And that's when you're going to get your head knocked off. Okay. That was 6. Let's see. Okay, go to 2nd Chronicles. 2nd Chronicles. Uh, 11. Oh, 4. 11 and 4.
2 Chronicles chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh, ye shall not go up.
Don't go up.
Nor fight against your brethren. Return every man to his house, for this thing is done of me. And they obeyed the words of Yahweh and returned from going against Jeroboam.
That's right. You obeyed. You better obey what the Most High talking about doing, saying. Okay, that's all I needed with that. Let's see. Go to let's see. Okay, Proverbs 25. Yeah, 25. Let's start at the at the 12th verse.
Proverbs chapter 25, verse 12. As the earring of gold and ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear.
A wise man gonna have an obedient ear. If you wise, he gonna have an obedient ear. I mean, he gonna listen and know right from wrong. He gonna find out what the truth is. Okay, let's go to go to Isaiah 42. Let's see. Okay, 42 and 19.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 19.
No, let's start the 17th verse.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 17. They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed that trust in graven images.
Everybody that trusts in something else and trust in the graven image, you're going to be shamed.
That say to the molten images, ye are our deities.
And you telling somebody else, this is my God. You claiming something else, but you ain't claiming Yahweh.
Hear, ye deaf, and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind?
Who is blind?
But my servant,
Yahweh say his servant's blind and deaf,
or deaf, as my messenger that I sent, who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as Yahweh's servant, seeing many things, but thou observest not,
You see many things, but you don't observe it.
opening the ears, but he hear it not.
You open your ears, but you hear it not. You ain't listening.
Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable.
And make it honorable.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is a people robbed and spoiled. Talking about the nappy-headed Israelite.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Snared in the holes.
And they are hid in prison houses.
In the penitentiary.
They are for a prey.
You ain't number for a prey.
And none delivereth.
And can't nobody help you.
For a spoil, and none saveth. Restore. Who among you will give ear to this?
To this.
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not Yahweh?
Yahweh the one did this to us.
He against whom we have sinned, for they would not walk in his ways.
And he did this to us because we wouldn't walk in his ways.
Neither were they obedient unto his law.
And because you was not obedient to the law, you went to the penitentiary because you weren't obedient to the law. You did, you went to that's it. You was disobedient, so the Almighty put this curse up on you. That's the reason why. Let's go to let's see. Okay, Jeremiah 30, I say 32 then. Okay. Start at 21. 32 and 21.
Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 21. And has brought forth thy people Israel out of the land of Egypt with signs and with wonders and with a strong hand and with a stretched out arm and with great terror, and has given them this land which thou didst swear to their fathers to give them, a land flowing with milk and honey. And they came in. And possessed it.
And they possessed it.
But they obeyed not thy voice.
But they obeyed not the voice of Yahweh after all this.
Neither walked in thy law.
Didn't walk in his law.
They have done nothing of all that thou commandest them to do.
They don't do nothing that Yahweh tell them to do. But they listen to Paul, Peter, Luke, John, TDJ, Clufflo, Dollar, and everybody else. You don't do nothing what Yahweh say do.
Therefore thou hast caused all this evil to come upon them.
That's the reason why Yahweh put evil up on us. This is the answer right here. Why? Because you read.
Behold the mounts, they are come unto the city to take it.
Okay, that's all I needed. Yeah. But read that 23 again.
And they came in and possessed it.
But we came into the land and possessed it.
But they obeyed not thy voice.
And when we got there, we ain't listening to what none Yahweh say.
Neither walked in thy law.
And we ain't gonna never keep his law.
They have done nothing of all that thou commandest them to do.
And the people do not do nothing with Yahweh tell them to do. Everybody can tell them something with Yahweh. And that's a damn fool for you.
Therefore thou hast caused all this evil to come upon them.
And this is the reason why all this evil come up on our people, on our relatives and family and friends and stuff like that. This is why. Because you ain't going to do nothing with Yahweh say do. Now, but you going to do that. But you go over to Mark. Go over to the New Testament right quick. Mark. They're going to listen to what Mark say. Now, watch what Mark say. See, they love to hear this kind of stuff. They're going to listen to this. Listen, watch it. Mark chapter 7. Our people love to hear this kind of stuff. Mark 7, you got it? Yeah. Okay, go to the 15th verse. And read it slow, because I want them to understand this lie that this book is telling.
Mark chapter 7, verse 15. There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him.
They're saying anything that you eat will not defile you. You can eat a rat, pork chops, ham hocks, chitlins, catfish, shrimp, oyster, lamb, crab. Don't nothing that go in gonna do nothing to you. Read it again.
There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him.
That can defile him. Mean anything that he eat can defile him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Read.
But the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man.
Another thing, anything that come out your mouth, if you cussing or doing this or doing that with your mouth, that defile you. But not what you put in your mouth. You can eat anything. Keep reading.
If any man have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was
okay, that's all I wanted. Let's skip on down to let me see. Oh no, keep reading. Yeah, this some more. Keep reading.
And when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciples asked him concerning the parable. And he said unto them, Are ye so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it cannot defile him?
Whatever a man eateth cannot harm him or defile him. Read.
Because it entereth not into his heart.
Because your food don't go inside your heart,
but into the belly.
Now that's the lame excuse that this guy. It go down in your belly, not your heart, but it go down in your belly. That's the reason why you can eat it.
And go out into the drought.
And go out through the drought.
Purging all meats.
All meat. Let's see what purging means. It's a purging all meat. Now what do purging mean? Let's see how you spell purging. P-U-R, okay. Purging all meat. P-U, okay, yeah, P-U-R. What do purging mean right there?
Purge, to make clean or pure by getting rid of things that are dirty or wrong.
See, in other words, he's telling you that the New Testament, they didn't clean the meat up. You can eat anything now. It's been purged. Mean it's clean. It ain't nasty and dirty and filthy no more. Now read that again.
Because it entereth not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out into the draught, purging all meats.
See, when it go out through the drought, it purging all meat. It clean. Anyway, if you eat some chitlins and hog maws and fat back, you purge it out. It's clean now. It's all good. Now, go to 1 Corinthians. This book say you can eat anything, all meat. And I'm finna top it off with this 1 Corinthians. Now, if that wasn't good enough, this here gonna get it. 1 Corinthians chapter 10. If that didn't do it, this gonna do it. Okay. 10 and 25. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 25.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 25. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that
Hold it. What does shambles mean? Let me show them what shambles mean. Sold in the shambles, y'all. Okay. Now read the book again.
Whatsoever is sold in the shambles,
Whatever is sold in the shambles, I'm going to tell y'all what shambles mean in a minute.
that eat, asking no question for conscience sake.
That eat and ask for no conscience sake.
For the earth is the Lord's.
We know that's the truth. The earth is Yahweh. See how they use it, lies and truth?
And the fullness thereof.
Yes, sir. We know that part, but this is the part that we don't agree with. Read, watch this.
If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast,
Bid you to a feast,
and ye be disposed to go,
and you be made to go,
whatsoever is set before you,
whatsoever is on your plate, send before you, chillings and hog balls and catfish and shrimp, frog legs.
Eat, asking no question for conscience sake.
Asking no question for conscience sake. Now, what is shambles? Blue.
Shambles, a slaughterhouse.
It's a slaughterhouse. At a slaughterhouse, they got all kind of animals they kill at a slaughterhouse.
A place where there has been much bloodshed.
A place where there has been much bloodshed. So it say eat it. If it comes from the shambles and it comes from a slaughterhouse, I don't care what kind of meat it is, bloody meat, whatever kind, put it eat for conscience sake. Now, you know our book say we cannot eat no anything. Now, do y'all want me to read that, or y'all should already know Deuteronomy the 14th chapter and Leviticus the 11th chapter say we ain't supposed to do that. Now, let me show you something else. I'm just showing you a couple of things that the obedient servant of Yahweh ain't gonna agree with this. The chosen man ain't gonna go for this BS. Now, go to 1 Corinthians 11. Go 1 Corinthians 11. This book tells you that you can eat anything. Frog legs, shrimp, crab, oyster, pig feet, pig tail, pig ears. It's a shamble. Shamble was where animals being slaughtered and blooded. And if it was set on your plate, you're supposed to eat it. Now go to 1 Corinthians and start the 14th verse. 11 and 14.
1 Corinthians.
See, a chosen man ain't gonna believe this. If you chosen from Yah, you know this a lie. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. Doth not even nature itself teach you?
Watch this lie. Do nature teach you this? Nature don't teach us this. It's a lie.
That if a man have long hair,
if a man got long hair,
it is a shame unto him.
That's a shame for a man to have long hair. That's a lie. Hold it. But read 15.
But if a woman have long hair,
but if a woman got long hair,
it is a glory to her.
That's right. That's true. Woman supposed to have long hair, just like a man. The glory to a woman, right? But it told the truth and told a lie at the same time. See, in the same sin. Keep reading.
For her hair is given her for a covering.
Okay, we agree with the 15th verse, but the 14th verse is a lie. Let me show you that the 14th verse is a lie. Go to Numbers. Go to Numbers chapter 5, verse 11. A chosen man do this. A chosen man ain't gonna believe this. You got to know when the book lying and when it's telling the truth. It got truths in the New Testament, but it's lying to it. See how it lying the same sentence?
Numbers chapter 5, verse 11.
What do it say? No. Numbers chapter 6, verse 5. I made a mistake. Go 6 and 5.
Numbers chapter 6, verse 5. All the days of the vow of his separation, there shall no razor come upon his head.
Shall no razor come upon his head?
Until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto Yahweh, he shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow.
Shall let the locks grow. They don't say cut, let it grow. Now go to Songs of Solomon. In the Songs of Solomon 5, chapter 5, verse 11. We let our hair grow. So it's a shame for a man to have long hair. That's a lie. Our book just say, let it grow.
The Song of Solomon chapter 5, verse 11. His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy.
His locks is bushy. Talking about King Solomon.
And black as a raven.
And black as a raven. Talking about his hair. That's all I want you to read that verse. So now, I'm ready for comment and question. When you listen to this, you ain't the chosen one. Because the chosen one know the truth before a lie. The chosen man know when it's telling a lie and when it's telling the truth. This book says it's a shame for a man to have long hair. What do shame mean? See, a man that ain't chosen, he gonna believe that. I'm the chosen one. I know when it's lying. I can all through the New Testament. I know the whole book, and I know when it's lying and when they tell the truth. Go to Revelation chapter 7. Let me show you that it's another lie. Hold it. Look up shame. Look up shame first. That right there.
Shame. A painful feeling of having lost the respect of others because of something wrong done by oneself or another.
So in other words, wrong. Shame means something wrong. Because it's wrong for a man to have long hair according to the New Testament. This is one of Paul's letters. This is what Paul said. This ain't Moses. This ain't Joshua. This ain't Noah. This ain't Yahweh talking. This Paul said this.
Loss of honor or respect. Disgrace.
A disgrace. This book says a disgrace for a man to have long hair. Disgrace, y'all. Our book say let it grow. Hold it, just came to me. Go to then I want to get off in the Revelation right quick. Let me see what that said. Leviticus, yeah. I think Leviticus chapter 5. No, it's 21 and 5. Let me see. Oh yeah. Leviticus 21 and 5. Leviticus 20. Let's see what it said about the hair.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
A Levite ain't got no business with no bald head.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
A man supposed to have hair on his face.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
You ain't supposed to have no tattoos. Now go to Revelation. Let me show you another lie over here. What about the book of Revelation? Yeah, let me show you the Revelation tell lies too. Revelation tell lies too. Revelation chapter 7. Start the first verse.
Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
Just a lie. Keep reading.
Holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Watch this. Keep reading.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God.
Now this the seal. He got the seal. Now let me show y'all what the seal is. This is a lie. This seal is a lie. Keep reading.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
Now they got this from the book of Ezekiel. They got this from, see, it's telling truth and lie, but you have to go back to Ezekiel to find out what the lie and the truth. But watch this, keep reading.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Now he heard the number that was sealed.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
That's a lie. He said it was sealed 144,000 from each tribe. Judah was 144,000. Nethanel was 144,000. Benjamin was 140,000. Reuben was 140. Keep reading. Watch this.
Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
What, 12,000? Read.
Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
A lie.
Of the tribe of Gad were sealed
A
12,000.
lie.
Of the tribe of Aser were sealed
A
12,000.
lie.
Of the tribe of Nephilim were sealed 12,000.
A lie. Now listen, it's telling you all what's gonna be saved and not gonna be hurt. If only 12,000, but it's over here somewhere. It said 144,000. I think it's the 14th chapter. Let me go there. I was looking for the 144,000. What did Revelation say? Let me find the 144,000. $144,000. That's what it said. I'm gonna try to find it right quick. Let's see. Let's see. 144,000 net. Let me see. I ain't read it in so long. I know it's over here. Let's see. I need to find that 144,000 when he named all the tribes. Let me see. Somebody help me find that. This in Revelation where it talks about the 144,000 for the 12 tribes of Israel, each tribe. 144,000. You know what that's that name? Okay, let's see. 144,000. I'm thinking 13. Let's see. I'm telling me it's 13. Let's see. Let's see. No, it ain't 13. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta find this. I ain't gonna give up till I find it. I gotta find this. No, I ain't crazy. Hey, Mark Anthony, one of y'all help me find 144,000 in the book of Revelation. Boy, I know it's over here. Let's see. 144,000. Okay, 14. Let me see. 14. Let me see if that's what I want. Let me see. No, it ain't Revelation. It ain't 14. No, I read 7. I know it's 7. I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about when it said 144,000. I ain't talking about that. I just read that 7 and 4. 7. Let me go to 7. Let me see. Y'all already read that. See, 12,000. See. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's 7 and 4. Yeah, I must have skipped over it. Read that again.
Revelations chapter 7, verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
That's what I'm talking about. I know I done read it before. That's what I was looking for. I done read over it or something. Yeah. But that's what I was looking for. Yeah, that 144,000, that's a cold lie. You cannot number the children of Israel. That's all I want. Yeah, that 144,000. Because, hey, I ain't going to never say nothing that ain't true. When it comes to this book, I know it's there. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Yeah, you was right. Y'all was right, 7 and 4. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's it. When they say 144,000 from each tribe, that's a cold lie. The Almighty ain't gonna number his people. A shame for a man to have long hair. When they invite you to a feast, you can eat anything from the shambles. Now that's how the chosen man know the truth from a lie. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Let me see. Shalom, brother. If I might add from my memory of lying Christendom, it's 104,000. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I've been read that a long time ago. Yeah, that lie been there forever. Yeah. But see, when you the chosen one, you gonna know the Almighty ain't gonna let nobody trick you. You ain't gonna be deceived and tricked. You know, when you the chosen one, you know, I know when they lying. I know when they lying. Whether they accept it or not, you telling a lie. If it don't add up with the Old Testament and in the New Testament say something different, that's a lie. Now, if the Old Testament say this and the New Testament say that, that's the truth. But it's got to correspond with one another. It's got to add up. The same thing over here got to add up over there. Then we know that's true. But if the Old Testament say this and the New Testament say that, we know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. Not think, we know. That's right. Hey, let me show you some. Go to Hosea 4 and 6. Lena's out. That's right. Hosea 4 and 6 for Lena's out. What do Hosea 4 and 6 say? Watch this coin, y'all.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Almighty gonna knock your head off because you don't know.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
When a person like me, the chosen one, trying to tell you and show you the knowledge, you reject me. You want to tell me what Paul said, what John said, what your mama said, your granddaddy said. They all lying. If it ain't lying up with this book, keep reading.
I will also reject thee.
Almighty Yahweh said, because you reject not, I'm going to reject thee.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
You should not be no priest to Yahweh. Why? Because you is hard-headed, stiff-necked, and rebellious. You don't listen to Yahweh, you listen to Paul.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy Elohim.
Seeing you have forgotten the law of Yah.
I will also forget thy children.
Yahweh said, I'm going to forget you and your children.
As they were increased
That's all I need. The Almighty say, since you don't listen to me, I'm going to knock you and your children's head off. That's what he's saying. For my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they reject knowledge. I get on here and show them what Yahweh and Moses said. They want to tell me what Paul said and John. That ain't worth two dead flies. How anybody word over Yahweh word, and he everything. He created the heaven and earth. And ain't nobody else did nothing. So you mean to tell me you're going to believe somebody else over Yahweh word? You got to be a retarded fool. You got to be a retarded fool. You can't be no wise man, because a wise man going to listen to Yahweh and not nobody else. You a damn fool. You try to tell me what somebody else say. And I'm showing you what Yahweh said. And he tell you go to Isaiah for the people that ain't been on here but 15 minutes. Came on here late, 2 or 3 hours late. Let me show y'all the late people. This for the late people. Okay, this for the late people. Isaiah 40 and 8. I ain't say you, Linus. I'm talking about whoever on here late. I'm not talking about the ones that was on here with me in the beginning. I'm talking about the people that just got on here 15, 20, 30 minutes ago. I ain't talking to you, Linus, out there. The shoe fit word. I'm talking to the people that were late. They know who they is. The ones that hate Yah. Keep reading. 40 and 8.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 8. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our Elohim shall stand forever.
Yahweh word is forever. It ain't for a minute, a moment, 1,000 years. Forever. So if it's word forever, that means it ain't no lying. Yeah. No, I ain't say you, Linus. I'm talking about whoever. The shoe fit word. I'm talking about whoever. Yeah. I'll show you what Yahweh said, what Moses said. You try to tell me what somebody else said, which is irrelevant. And maybe I missed something, but till no prophets got their head knocked off. But I can't say the same about that's right, because John got his head knocked off. That's right. John the Baptist got it chopped off. Yeah, that's right. No, there's nobody in the Old Testament get their head chopped off. He loved the ones in the Old Testament. Go to Jeremiah 1 and 4. He loved them. Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it, brother. Jonathan Evans. Yeah, 4. Yeah, well, 144,000. Yeah. What did it say about Jeremiah 1 and 4?
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4.
Now, this the prophet right here, y'all.
Then the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Before you was even born, Jeremiah, I knew you. Yahweh said, I knew him. But he didn't know nobody in the New Testament.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Before you was even born, Jeremiah, I sanctified you.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
And I'm the one that made you a prophet. Didn't nobody do this but Yahweh. Yahweh said, I made Jeremiah a prophet.
Then said I, Yahweh Elohim, behold, I cannot speak.
He said, I can't even speak. I'm just a baby, newborn.
For I am a child.
I ain't but a baby.
But Yahweh said unto me.
But Yahweh said to this baby, Jeremiah, that was 1 day old.
Say not, I am a child.
Don't say you no baby, no child, because I'm with you.
For thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee.
Go wherever where I send you. New York, Chicago, Florida, wherever. Go wherever. You're a baby now.
And whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak.
Whatever I tell you to speak, you speak it. Don't listen to nobody but me. Whatever John and Timmy and James say, don't pay them no attention.
Be not afraid of their faces.
Don't be afraid of their faces. They looking like people. Don't be afraid of their face.
For I am with thee to deliver thee.
I'm with you. Ain't no, the Almighty ain't gonna let nobody put their hands on Jeremiah. Keep reading.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
Then Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth.
He touched Jeremiah's mouth.
And Yahweh said to me,
and Yahweh, that's all I need. I let you know Jeremiah was a prophet. Okay, go. Lena's out to say, go to Psalm 119 and 136.
Psalms chapter 119.
Let me ask you this question again. I asked y'all a question. The ones that just got on here 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes ago. I say, do y'all know anybody that was the first son out their mom and daddy, from the mom and dad, the first child, first man child, I mean. I had asked that question when I first started. Do anybody know anybody? Because if there is, they chosen from Yah. You belong to Yahweh if you're the first man from your mother and father. Not woman, man. Okay, now go to Psalm 119 and 136.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 136. Rivers of waters run down my eyes because they keep not thy law.
That's right, because they don't keep the law. That's right. That's a crying shame. They keep everybody else's law but Yahweh law. Ain't that retarded? Yeah. But let me show you that you're going to hell for that. Go to Psalms 9 and 17. Psalm 9 and 17. Where they going to hell when you turn your back on Yahweh.
Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
The wicked going to hell.
And all the nations that forget Elohim.
And all the nations that forget Yahweh going to hell. Now, Lena's out to say go to Psalm 119 and 29. And then I'm going to show y'all about one of my favorites. I want this in First Chronicles. Let me show them this here. If this don't get it, ain't nothing in the world going to get it. This don't get it, ain't nothing else going to work for you.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 29. Remove from me the way of lying and grant me thy law graciously.
That's right. Remove away from lying. All these other books are telling lies. That's right. You popcorn leaners out there. Now go to 2 Chronicles. This one of my favorite in the book. 15 and 13. Boy, this here gonna get it. Now you keep on trusting in somebody else after this. Keep on believing in something that ain't real. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death.
Whoever don't seek my God, which is Yahweh, gonna be put to death.
Whether small or great.
Small or great, don't make no difference.
Whether man or woman.
Man or woman, you can't get past it. You either a man or you a woman or you small or great. You one of them. Now read it again. I want this to sink in everybody's head that's calling up on anything other than Yah. Whosoever, talking to all y'all, the whole world, black, white, Chinese, Japanese, Puerto Rico, I don't care who you are. Whosoever. Read that.
That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death.
Whosoever. Let me find what whosoever means, that word. Keep reading.
Whether small or great, whether man or woman.
That's right. Now, okay, what do whosoever mean? Whoever, not the blue, but the other, whosoever.
Whosoever, same as whoever.
Same as whoever. That means whoever. That's right. I don't care who you is. If you don't seek and serve Yahweh, you going to hell. You gonna get your head chopped off. Now the book just said, I didn't tell it to you, I showed it to you. Now, that's what the chosen one gonna do. The chosen one gonna show you you got to go through Yah. Not nobody else. You don't need the New Testament or no other book, only for toilet paper. When you go in there and use the bathroom, that's what you use the mother books for. You don't need it for nothing. Okay, where does it say that America will be punished for mistreating y'all people? Let me see. Let me think hard. Okay, you have to read. Okay, let me answer that. But go to Psalms. Lena's up to say go to Psalm 50 and 16 and 17. Let me think hard on that one. Let me see.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 16.
Let's see what it says.
But unto the wicked Elohim said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee?
That's right. Hate instruction. You put your words in his back pocket. You sit on them. You ain't thinking about the Most High. Yeah. Okay, he said go to Psalm. Lena's say go to 4 and 3. Proverbs 4 and 3. Let me find some on that right quick.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother.
Okay, going Gabriel say go to Psalms 137 and 8. Gabriel 137 and 8.
Psalms chapter 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
That's right. Okay, let me find something right quick on that. What are you talking about? Okay, Gabriel say go to Psalms 137, 7 through 9.
Psalms chapter 137, verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh,
Yeah, 7 through 9. Okay.
the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Okay. Okay, go to Psalm 105 right quick. And let's read some of that for him right quick. Everybody go to Psalm 105. This for Yah's son. Start the first verse.
Psalms chapter 105, verse 1. Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh, call upon his name.
Call upon Yahweh's name.
Make known his deeds among the people.
Brag about Yahweh's deeds among all people.
Sing unto him, sing songs unto him. Talk ye of all his wondrous works. Glory ye in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that seek Yahweh. Seek Yahweh and his strength. Seek his face evermore. Remember his marvelous works that he have done.
Remember everything Yahweh had done.
His wonders and the judgments of his mouth. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant.
We are the seed of Abraham.
Ye children of Jacob, his chosen.
We are the children of Jacob, his chosen.
He is Yahweh Elohim. His judgments are in all the earth.
All the earth.
He hath remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations.
To 1,000 generations.
Which covenant he made with Abraham.
Which covenant he made with Abraham.
And his oath unto Isaac.
That's right.
And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance, when they were but a few men in number, yea, very few, and strangers in it, when they went from one nation to another,
Went from one captivity to another.
from one kingdom to another people, he suffered no man to do them wrong.
He suffered no man to do us wrong. The righteous now, not the wicked.
Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes.
He killed king for our sakes.
Saying, touch not my anointed.
Touch not my anointed.
And do my prophets no harm.
And you better not do my prophet no harm.
Moreover, he called for a famine upon the land. He brake the whole staff of bread. He sent a man before them, even Joseph, who was sold for a servant, whose feet they hurt with fetters. He was laid in iron.
He went to prison.
Until the time that his word came, the word of Yahweh tried him. The king sent and loosed him, even the ruler of the people, and let him go free. He made him master of his house and ruler of all his substance, to bind his princes at his pleasure and teach his senators wisdom. Israel also came into Egypt, and Jacob sojourned in the land of Ham. And he increased his people greatly and made them stronger than their enemies. He turned their heart to hate his people, to deal subtly with his servants. He sent Moses his servant, and Aaron whom he had chosen. They showed his signs among them and wonders in the land of Ham. He sent darkness and made it dark, and they rebelled not against his word. He turned their waters into blood and slew their fish. Their land brought forth frogs in abundance in the chambers of their kings. He spake, and there came divers sorts of flies and lice in all their coasts. He gave them hail for rain and flaming fire in their land. He smote their vines also in their fig trees and brake the trees of their coast.
That's what he did to him.
He spake, and the locusts came, and caterpillars, and that without number, and did eat up all the herbs in their land, and devoured the fruit of their ground. He smote also all the firstborn in their land, the chief of all their strength.
Knocked the head off.
He brought them forth also with silver and gold, and there was not one feeble person among their tribes. Egypt was glad when they departed, for the fear of them fell upon them.
Why was they glad for me to depart? Because Almighty was plaguing them so bad and so tough that they wanted to get rid of us.
He spread a cloud for a covering and fire to give light in the night. The people asked, and he brought quails and satisfied them with the bread of heaven. He opened the rock, and the waters gushed out. They ran in the dry places like a river. For he remembered his holy promise and Abraham his servant. And he brought forth his people with joy and his chosen with gladness, and gave them the lands of the heathen, and they inherited the labor of the people, that they might observe his statutes and keep his laws.
That's right.
Praise ye Yahweh.
That's right. Now go to Isaiah 43. Watch this. Isaiah 43 and 1. This for Yah's son.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. But now thus saith Yahweh that created thee.
He created us.
O Jacob.
Talking about us.
And he that formed thee, O Israel.
Talking about us.
Fear not.
Told us don't be scared of nobody.
For I have redeemed thee.
I'm delivering you.
I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine.
He called us by our name. The Israelites belong to him.
When thou passest through the waters,
when you're in the Mississippi River,
I will be with thee.
Yahweh said, I'm going to be with you.
And through the rivers,
that's right.
They shall not overflow
you
thee.
Ain't going to drown because Yahweh with you.
When thou walkest through the fire,
when you walk in the fire,
thou shalt not be burned.
You ain't going to burn up because Yahweh with you.
Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
That's right.
For I am Yahweh the Elohim.
That's right.
The Holy One of Israel.
And I'm the Holy One, not the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, like they teaching them lying churches. Keep reading.
Thy Savior.
Yahweh the only one can save you, not JC.
I gave Egypt for thy ransom.
I knocked people's head off.
Ethiopia and Seba for thee.
That's right.
Since thou was precious in my sight.
Since the nappy-headed Israelite was present in Yahweh's sight.
Thou hast been honorable.
He honored us.
And I have loved thee.
He loved us.
Therefore will I give men for thee,
There it is. I'm gonna knock people head. I'm gonna kill people by my people, the one that's righteous.
and people for thy life.
I'm gonna kill somebody by my Israelite people.
Fear not,
Don't be scared of nobody.
for I am with thee.
I'm with you. Yahweh say, I'm with me. He with me. I'm the chosen one. You know it with me. I'm the chosen one. Keep reading.
I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far.
Bring my son from far. I thought we had the only begotten son over there in another book. But he said, bring my son with the S on the end. What else he got?
And my daughters from
And my daughters. Jewel Gladly is his daughter. And all the other sisters that be on here that ain't on here right now, they his daughter. Now, he got sons on here and he got daughters on here. So when they tell you he's the only begotten son, that's a lie.
Even everyone that's called by my name.
And everybody that got their name changed. They got their name changed. That's all I needed. Right there. The Almighty gonna help his people. He said, I give life for my people. You better not bip a bop with no Hebrew. You better be trying to give him some money and treat him nice and be good to him. That's what you better be trying to do, because you're trying to do any evil, wicked, rotten thing to a nappy-headed servant of the of Yah, he gonna knock your head off. So you better think before you react. Yeah, Miss Rob One Love, you on here too. You his daughter. Yahweh got sons and daughters. Not just no son. Yeah. Now, if you want to say the only begotten son, go to Exodus 4:22. Let me show y'all the only begotten son. Who he really said his son was. Exodus 4:22.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh,
this what you tell Pharaoh.
Thus said Yahweh,
thus said Yah,
Israel is my son.
Israel is my son. Not nobody in the New Testament. Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Keep reading.
Even my firstborn.
That's right. Keep reading.
And I say unto thee,
and I say unto thee,
let my son go.
Let my son go, because his name is Israel and not JC.
That he may serve me.
That he may serve Yahweh and not nobody else.
And if thou refuse to let him go,
and if you refuse to let my son go, Yahweh popping it.
Behold, I will slay thy son.
I'm going to kill your son, even your firstborn.
Even thy firstborn.
That's right. The book popping it. Yahweh said, if you don't let my son go, then I'm going to kill your son. You don't think Yahweh kill? Go to Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Showing that Yahweh do all the killing. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Oh, Yahweh love everybody. He ain't no killer. He wouldn't do that. Shit, you a lie. 32 and 39.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no deity with me.
Ain't no another God with Yahweh.
I kill.
I what?
I kill.
I what?
I kill.
I what?
I kill.
Read.
And I make alive.
And I make alive. I wound and I heal.
I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
And can't nobody escape when I'm finna do something to you. Now that's all I need. Let's go to Malachi. He love everybody. All he do, let's see then. Y'all say he love everybody. Okay, let's see who he love then. Go to Malachi. Malachi 1 and 1 and 1. No, 1 and 1 and 1 and 2.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh.
I love you, said Yahweh.
Yea, ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Then you ask the question, why has y'all loved us?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Didn't you love Jacob? I mean, didn't you love Esau like Jacob? Did you love both of them?
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
Yet I love Jacob,
Yet I love Jacob.
and I hated Esau,
Yahweh said, I love Jacob, but I hated Esau.
and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
That's right. So Yahweh don't love everybody. You got to be retarded fool. You think he love everybody. I just showed you he love and hate. That's all I needed. Okay, Leonard's ought to say, go to Psalm 124. Psalm 124, 1 through 3. See, them the lies they teach you in the church. God love everybody. Cold lie. If he loved everybody, why did Noah had to build an ark?
Psalms chapter 124, verse 1.
Let me show you that. Deuteronomy. Go keep reading.
If it had not been Yahweh who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been Yahweh who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they have swallowed us up quick.
That's right. If it weren't for Yahweh, they'd have been got rid of us. There you go.
When their wrath was kindled against us.
That's right. That's right. Go to Deuteronomy 19. and 21.
Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 21. And thy eye shall not pity, but life shall go for life. Eye for eye.
Eye for eye.
Tooth for tooth.
Tooth for tooth.
Hand for hand.
Hand for hand.
Foot for foot.
Foot for foot. That's what you're talking about, Joe Glad. Right there. That's what she's talking about. Our book say eye for an eye, hand for hand, foot for foot, tooth for tooth. That's right. How do you know if you are favored by Yah and his favor based on how much material wealth you have? That don't mean nothing. He don't favor nobody because they got a lot of money. He give the devil money. He'll give you some money. That don't mean you chosen. You chosen when you keep the laws, statute, commandment, precept, and judgment and laws. That's how you know you chosen. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13 and 14. That's how you know you chosen. Not because you got a bunch of money. Everybody got the money ain't worth two dead flags, especially if they ain't giving it to the poor. He get a righteous and the wicked money.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us share the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
That's the whole duty of man, to keep the commandment.
For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Now, go to Deuteronomy 8 and right here. This is what she's talking about. Deuteronomy 8 and 18. Watch what the Most High do.
Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. But thou shalt remember Yahweh the Elohim.
Remember Yahweh. Watch this.
For it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth.
It's Yahweh to give you power to get some money. My God, the one gave you the money.
That he may establish his covenant which he swore unto thy fathers, as it is this day.
You got your money from Yahweh. Hold it. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 2. 1 Samuel chapter 2. And let her read that 6 and 7. 1 Samuel chapter 2, 6 and 7.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. Yahweh killeth
and
maketh alive.
And make it alive. That's my God here popping corn.
He bringeth down to the grave.
He the one put you in the graveyard.
And bringeth up.
And he the only one can bring you up out of there.
Yahweh maketh poor.
Yahweh make you poor.
And maketh the rich.
And make the rich.
He bringeth low and lifteth up.
That's right. Almighty do it all. Let me see. Okay, all the names up. Material stuff don't mean nothing in Yahweh and in your eyesight. Just because you got a bunch of money, that don't mean you chosen. God Almighty, He give it, He take it away. He give to the wicked too. Let me show you that He give to the wicked. Go to us, Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. The wicked, the one got all the money. Not the righteous. The righteous pouring on the floor.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth given to the hand of the wicked, not the righteous, y'all.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
That's right. He give it to the wicked. That's all I need. Let's see. Hold up. Oh yeah, it's that is a song, but I won't. Let's see. Okay, go to Psalm 52. For Psalm 52 in the 7th verse.
Psalms chapter 52, verse 7. Lo, this is the man that made not Elohim his strength.
This is the man that made Yahweh not his strength.
But trusted in the abundance of his riches.
But he trusts in the abundance of his riches. He don't trust Yahweh, he trusts his money.
And strengthened himself in his wickedness.
And he strengthened himself in wickedness, getting over on the pole.
But I am like a green olive tree in the midst of it. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of Elohim. I trust in the mercy of Elohim forever and ever.
I trust in Yahweh, not no money.
I will praise thee forever.
I'm going to praise Yahweh forever.
Because thou hast done it.
Because you the one do it. Yahweh do everything.
And I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints.
That's right. It's good for thy saints to wait on Yahweh. Uh, 48 and 49 and 6. Psalm 49 and 6.
Psalms chapter 49, verse 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
Everybody that's trusting in some money.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother.
Can't none of them redeem his brother.
Nor give to Elohim a ransom for him.
You can't give God no ransom for your brother.
For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceases forever, that he should still live forever and not see corruption.
You think he gonna not die because he got plenty of money? He gonna die too.
For he said that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others.
Everybody gonna die. That's right. Okay, skip on down to 16.
Verse 16. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich,
Don't be afraid of nobody because they got more money than you.
when the glory of his house is increased.
When the glory of the house increase,
For when he die, he shall carry nothing away.
when this rich man die, he ain't gonna carry nothing with it.
His glory shall not descend after him.
His glory ain't going in that coffin or that casket. That's right. I don't care how much money he got. He gonna die and ain't gonna care a dime with it. He better leave it to one of them righteous Hebrews if you want a blessing. Only way the rich person gonna be blessed, they gotta leave that money to the righteous. And the righteous is the one to keep the laws, commandments, statutes, precepts, and judgment. Now, if you don't leave them nothing, then hey, you gonna bust hell wide open. That's right. Okay, Lena's out to say go to Ezekiel 34. You better be trying to get some of that wealth to the poor, to the righteous poor anyway. If you want a blessing from Yah. Ezekiel 34, 6 through 10.
Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 6. My sheep wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill. Yea, my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth, and none did search or seek after them. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of Yahweh. As I live, saith Yahweh Elohim, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock.
That's the preacher. Talking about the preacher.
Therefore, all ye shepherds, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh Elohim, behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand, and cause them to cease from feeding the flock. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves any more, for I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them.
They're talking about the lying preachers. That's exactly what they're talking about, the lying preacher. Okay, Noodle Noggin say, let me get Psalm 91. 91. What verse? What verse? 91 and what verse of the whole thing? I guess I want to read all of it. 91, just start the first verse.
Psalm chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty.
That's right.
I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress.
That's right.
My Elohim.
That's right.
In Him will I trust.
That's right.
Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for terror by night.
That's right.
Nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand.
That's right. It's Papa Corn.
But it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee.
That's right.
Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
That's right, because you keeping all the commandment, laws, and statutes in judgment. You obeying Yahweh. Just you popping it, or whoever you're, the man or woman. I don't know who you is, but now keep reading.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy
way. Read.
To keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
See, when you love Yahweh, boy, this what's gonna happen. You popping corn, noodle.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
That's right.
I will be with him in trouble.
That's right. You popping corn, noodle.
I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
Ooh-wee, that's a cold lick there. Yep, that's corn there. Yep. But my favorite Psalms is 119, verse 1 through 176. That's my favorite Psalm. Yeah. Psalm 119, verse 1 through 176. That's thing Roman again. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody should have a favorite Psalms, though, I think. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite Psalms is 119, verse 1 through 76. That's right. Is you a sister or a man? Noodle. What is you, a man or a woman? Is Noodle Noggin a man or a woman? Oh, okay. I'm a man. All right. He a man. All right. Lena's out to say go to Isaiah 24 and 5 through 6. Mm-hmm.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws.
Because they don't keep the law. That's right.
Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
That's right. You pop a corn.
Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
A few men left. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Well, brother and sister, I'm finna get ready to close out. And I hope everybody got some out of the lesson. And Almighty handpick his people. Everybody ain't chosen and everybody ain't the one. You know, this how you know that he chosen. First of all, he got to be the first son. Second, he got to be circumcised. Then he got to keep all the laws and commandments, statute, and precept of judgment. Then he got to know right from wrong. He got to know that the New Testament is full of crap and all these other books. When Isaiah say one thing and James say another, we know that's a lie. But when Isaiah said and Peter said the same thing that Isaiah said, we know that's the truth. We know that's the truth because it's supposed to line up. When the books, look, this is how it's supposed to go. Go to Isaiah right quick, and then I'm gonna close out. Let me see what I want there. Isaiah. I think it's. Let me get this right quick. Let's see what that says. Okay, go to Isaiah 28. Isaiah 28 and start at the 9th verse.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
It said, whom shall he teach knowledge? I'm teaching knowledge, trying to show the people the way.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
To make you understand doctrine. Because with wisdom knowledge, you got to get understanding. You got to have the wisdom knowledge. You got to understand what it means. Read.
Then there are weaned from the milk.
Them are weaned from the milk.
And drawn from the breast.
Somebody young at it. Just getting started.
For precept must be upon precept.
Precept must be upon precept.
Precept upon precept. Line upon line.
Line upon line.
Line upon line.
Line upon line.
Here a little and there a little.
And here a little and there a little. Meaning it might be some truth in the New Testament, but it's got to be lining up with the Old Testament. Not saying that the New Testament is not the truth. It just ain't the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. See, you can have truth, but when they ask you when you go to court, they ain't gonna ask you to tell the truth. They'll ask you to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what they're gonna ask you. And that's how this Old Testament is. It's not only the truth, it's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Now, is the New Testament the truth? Yes. But is it the whole truth and nothing but the truth? No. The New Testament is not the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's the truth now, but it's not the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's the difference. Teach. I'll take all the. Oh yeah. Okay, that's right. I'm trying to keep them laws and serving y'all on. Right. That's right. That's what it's all about. No, noodle. Yeah. But brothers and sisters, I'm finna get ready to close out. I had a good time, and I hope everybody got something up out of the lesson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's up?
Just so everybody knows, the Day of Atonement is going to fall on October 3rd. Now, with that, the fast, you have to fast on that day, but the fast is going to start on October 2nd in the evening. So it's going to be from October 2nd to October 3rd. So the entire fast will be from evening to evening. You do not eat or drink anything. And also you do not work on that day, on both those days. So make sure you tell your boss to take off for those 2 days. You need to take off work on October 2nd and October 3rd, because the fast is going to start in the evening on October 2nd and it's going to end on October 3rd in the evening. But the Day of Atonement itself is October 3rd. And you can read about all that in Leviticus chapter 23. It's really the entire chapter, but it'll be in Leviticus chapter 23 if you want to read about that.
All right. And shalom, brothers and sisters. Praise the mighty Yah. Yeah.